Okay, let's talk game mechanics. I think people who'll be interested in game mechanics will be people who are considering buying the game Demeo by Resolution Games, or people who are new to the game, or maybe some people who've been playing it a little bit and, you know, maybe just never got the hang of some of the, I don't know, some of the aspects of the game. So actually, let me just back out of this adventure that I've already started and just talk about the starting menus. So let me just leave the game. When you log on and start the game in Demeo, you get this screen. It shows your level at the top, how far you've gotten. The progression 70, I'm 75, which is the max at the moment. It takes about 3 games to go up a level. I forgot what it was at lower levels, but at higher levels, you know, eventually it evolves. I think 1 game you get about a level if you finish the game. You know, if you each of the adventures in here, there are 5 adventures. As you and there are 3 levels for each adventure. And as you finish a level, you get more experience points. And if you beat the boss, I think you get the most experience points. That's the essence of experience points. And as you do level up, you do get these little equipment items, so you can dress up. And you can change your dice. You can change your the skin of the let's say you're playing the wizard. I should say the sorcerer. There's different outfits that he wears. There's a few of them. And there are 7 different heroes you can play. So there are all kinds of combinations of skins and dice and masks and gloves that you wear that you can change up. I believe it's over here in the settings. Or is it the dressing here? This little dressing icons. So skins, gloves, base plate, dice, and masks. These things don't affect how your hero, the capacity of your hero. The level is just for flavor, let's say. But when you start a game, your hero that you play on the board, whichever one you choose of the 7 that are out at the moment, those will have the same capacity as any other player joining. It just might look a little different. So, yeah, that's up there. I guess there's also a title you get depending on what level you're at. I think the titles might change every handful of levels. Some chieftain. I don't really even look at that. There are also challenge things you can do. So, like if you kill the queen by throwing a bone at her, you know, some little oddball thing you can do. You get these achievements. I haven't messed around with much of those either, but they're there, and those don't really affect the capacity of the game so much as more just the fringe fun stuff. So when you do log into the game, here's the first screen you start off at. It's kind of just how you want to choose your game. You want to play a solo run, which is actually a game without other players. Is called a skirmish. So you can play by yourself. You can have 1 to 4 heroes on the board, and you can manage them all. You can join a game by hosting one or having a friend host it so that you play with your buddies. And you can make it public or private and allow people in or out. Hosting a game, right? So you can join a game, we can host one and just invite your friends. And when you invite friends, you have a room code. Basically, if they have the code, they can get in. I suppose someone randomly can enter your code and get in, but no one really does that. Quick play is just a button just to quickly get into a game. I can click that and just click public room and I'm go. Or I can pick one of the 5 adventures or the random one and just public room and go. Sometimes people just are happy just to jump in any game, whoever is there, and see what you get. And then the last one is the Heroes Hangout. There's a lot of fun stuff in the Heroes Hangout. I'll go in there for a minute. And I think you can have a private hangout. It seems like there are 3 active out of 1,000 there. You can have your own room code. We can set up one. Let's just join one really quickly. I'll go in here for a minute. I'm not going to go much into the Heroes Hangout, just show you that it's there and it's pretty cool. Just anyone can go Hero Hangouts, and it's just a hangout room. There's a lot of fun little stuff in here. Hold AX to emote. Ooh, there's some new things that I haven't been here in a while. You can emote. AX, ooh, X. I don't know what that is, but for some reason I'm not able to get into the Heroes Hangout. I don't know why I show my gloves dead. What's going on here? Heroes Hangout. Usually you can go right in. Oh, here we go. So if you just use, hey strangers, if you hold the joystick thing, and you can kind of poke where you want to go.
What
Here's
the
some clown over here.
fuck?
Timmy Gang for life. There's a lot of fun things. You get a little dartboard. There is what else? What else we got here? I'm out of bounds. Over here, you can make your own T-shirt. I think is that in here? With a little card. Oh yeah, you can paint icons. I think you can make T-shirts too. Yep. Think of it like your basement with the coolest stuff. A basement, but cooler. I think there's also some video screens and some books you can have a snoop at. Oh, so here's a book. I think it has some Demeo details. So let's go over here. I'll open this book. See if I can get it open. Yep. Anyways, yeah, so here you go. Spider egg, but spiders, eggs, abilities, all the monsters, and I guess, how far can you go into the book? Yep. Goblin Rangers lack accuracy. Okay, anyway, you're just hanging out a lot of fun stuff. There's also that person over there, which is kind of cool. Ooh, more books over here. Nice D&D vibe stuff. This person I don't think does much. You can also grab things and throw them around. But we're out of here. Let's go out. Back to where we came in. You can mess around in there. I'm not going to get into that. Game mechanics is what this is all about. Back to the entrance screen. Okay. So I went through the screen, and this is the skins. Let me go into one of the skins. I have the wizard skin here. I'm going to play the wizard because the sorcerer really is called. I call it the wizard. Dungeons and Dragons, there's some names that are similar. Here is the sorcerer. So you can see I have this 4 different skins. Sorcerer is one of the 4 original heroes in the game. So there's the different skins. There's this purple one. Looks pretty clowny. They're all pretty clowny. I guess that's wizardry. And but here's the last one, which is cool. It's the old guy. He's really cool. Some settings you can change in the game. You can turn off the volume and change the language. And I do have the music and sound effects set down, and the voice chat at 50%. I do some recording, so there's some reasons I have that, which I won't go into. Other settings. What else have we got? Vignette. Oh, if I enable this, so there's also this pass-through thing where you can see the rest of the room. Right now I have the rest of the room blocked out, but this game is actually set up in a suite room basement. Where's that? Is that the vignette? I think it's the vignette. I'll have to double check that. And then there's a help section. Here's some game mechanics. Tutorial. That's worth doing. Just get started. Card interfaces, controls. I don't haven't messed around with these mechanics. What's that? Demeo is an RPG board game that generally consists of 3 levels. Generally, it always consists of 3 levels at the moment. Last level, you need to defeat the boss. Okay, here's some. Okay, I'll quickly read this. Action points. Yes, you get 2 action points per turn. Once you do your action point per turn, you're done, and the next person goes. Once all the players do go, the monsters go next. So the players go, then the monsters go. So it's a turn-based game, but it has a lot of action in it, so it's cool. And movement. A player piece can be a certain amount of tiles. You can move a certain amount of tiles. It does show highlighted, and I'll show you all these things. Combat. Pick up a piece and drop it on an enemy to attack them. You can also drop cards on them. When the square, the tile that the enemy is on glows red, it means you can hit them. And an attack takes 1 action point. You see that go. You get down to if your hit points reach 0. If a player's reaches 0 HP, health points they call it, they are downed. And another player can pick you up, or they can heal you, or you can use a healing potion to get up. If all your players are downed, game is over. So you just don't want to be all downed at the same time. If you're running solo with 1 icon, which I will do in a moment, maybe I'll do 2 icons actually, because then you can see how downed works. Yeah, actually I'll do 2 icons. Then the game does end. You get 3 downs before your character fizzles out, and if you fizzle out, then you kind of got to re-enter. That's something I'm probably not going to do. Maybe I'll show you. I'm not so sure. That's more like yeah, maybe I can show you that. We'll see how we go. I got to remember to do it. So enemies, excuse me, they do get their turn. They do a different amount of damage, move different amount of squares, have other kind of abilities. Example 1 is poison, like some rats. Some big rats, it's called scab rats, can bite you and poison you. The dice has 3 different sides. The 1 sword, the double sword, and a skull. The dice does have 12 sides, and if it's a sword, you hit. If it's a double sword, you hit for twice as much damage. It's called a critical hit. And if you get a skull, that means you miss. And on the dice, there's, I believe, 1 skull, 2 double swords, and the other 9 are regular swords. So most of the time you'll hit. And when I play the game, I just assume I'm going to get the regular sword, and all my actions are based on that. Sometimes I'll consider if I missed, if it's going to be like a game over situation, then I'll plan more about how I'm going to miss, what'll happen. But typically my actions are based on just assuming I'll hit, because that's like 88% of what'll happen around there. Key and exit. So basically, to complete the first level, you get a key and exit. Second level, get a key and exit. The third level, defeat the boss. There's these points of interest, POIs, points of interest, and that's where a chest, a healing fountain, or the exit would be. So it's good to go after those as a general guide. Skirmish modes, you can control up to 4 and play by yourself. Doubles mode. There's a doubles mode in the game where you and a friend can both control 2 players. So that's kind of interesting. It's like a 4 heroes controlled by 2 players. I don't really do that much. Anyways, that was pretty cool. Actually, I do remember seeing that. Interfaces, cards. So here's all the cards. Ooh, 1 out of 4. The basics of cards. So as you play, you can move your piece around, but you also have cards. You get up to about 10. The archer gets 11 because he has 2 arrows, so it's about 10. And you basically pick up a card and you place it on the table. You place it on somewhere on a square or on a monster or on yourself, and it does different things. There's also a shop between the levels, between level 1 and 2 and 2 and 3, where you can buy cards with the gold you collect. Different card types. So there's replenishable cards, or I call them base cards. They're the ones that each character has, and they can always have them. The wizard will always have a zap card, and that's unique to the wizard. They're 1 action point to use. There are also cards that take 0 action. So basically, you get those 2 diamonds on your wrist, which I'll show you. You get those 2 actions, and you can play cards and move your piece. You can also, there's some cards that are 0 action cards, so basically it doesn't take up one of your action points on your turn, which is cool. Card stats, yes, there's some information on the cards showing how much damage they do. And playing a card, you pick it up, right, you drag it and place it, which you will see. Okay, that's enough on this screen. I do want to get... So there's the interface, which we will be playing. I'm just going to show you. And let's go back to the games, and let's get started. So I'm going to do Skirmish, which is just me. I'm going to play the Black Sarcophagus. I'm going to have 1 Sorcerer, and I'm going to have... What else would be good? I actually rarely play 2 at a time, but I guess I want to show you what it means to be downed. So I will get another one in here. Sorcerer and Guardians. It's a good simple combination, I suppose. Yeah, let's just play those 2. And can I move him to the left? Move him to the right? Okay, let's make this one the Guardian. I like Guardian going first, and Wizard going second. And this is more player hero strategy, and those are other videos I do, but this is just to get the idea of how the game is played. Okay, play. In we go. The Black Sarcophagus is one of 5 adventures, and it is basically the first one to play, which is good. Okay, in we go. Drop down that hole. So yes, game mechanics. As you can see,
your quest is simple. Fight your way down to the bottom floor and destroy the terrible keeper lurking there. Only then can the trapped elves...
Yep, yeah, that's all. Okay, so here we are. No sound effects. Actually, the monster sound effects I do want. Leave the music off. Monster sound effects on. Yeah, monster sound effects on. Okay. Anyway, here we go. So here's the first level. If you click on the menu on your left hand, so left hand shows your cards in the menu, shows the 2 players, and on your right hand, your right wrist, or I should say the other wrist, you can see the 2 gems. It's my turn, the next, and behind me is the next player's turn. The 2 gems, you have 2 actions on your turn, and then next comes the wizard. Okay. If I turn a hand up, I get the cards. If I turn my left hand up, I get the same cards. So you can do lefty or righty, whichever you want. It'll only show 1 at a time. So the cards on the left hand, there's a menu here you can click, and it has those settings that we had before. A lot of the settings. I can change my skin. As you can see, there's my wizard, there's my guardian. I'll change his skin really quick. Her skin, we don't know which it is. Here's the Guardian. I'm gonna pick this one. This one's pretty sweet. Watch the skin change. Menu, Guardians, skin, Guardian. Let's pick this one. Watch, equip. Boom. There you are. That one's really cool. Face is a bit, is what it is, but these are the last two of the designs of these, which I think are amazing. Anyway, so, okay, here's the Guardian. The Guardian's going first, and you can see, because it's my turn, there's a glow above me. Plus, you can see the outline of the yellow. That's where I can move to. I can move to any of these squares. So, what I like to do is hug the edge just for safety. I'm going to pop over here, and then stand by the door. I'm going to grab the wizard. So, you see with my glove, I just point at my piece, and I can pick it up and move it. If I'm like about to move and I kind of don't want to do it, I just drop it off the board here and it goes back to the start. To open the door, you just drop on the door. There's gold there. I'll get that later. So I'm going to join the Guardian over here. Game mechanics. So there's some gold out there, right? It'd be cool to get those. You can see the points of interest, those little diamonds. You can see all the squares. This is a positional game where you move on to squares. Pop this door open, and there's a bunch of creatures coming. And I'm just going to unload with this piercing throw. So Guardian starts with these cards. It's always the same when you start off. This is the base card, Repair Armor, which you can always use. As you see on the Guardian, there's 5 little metal points at the end of it here. And that is, that's armor. The Wizard does not have it. So the Guardian can always replace that armor. The Wizard does have, well, when the Wizard's turn, I'll show you. So let me just check out this piercing throw. Let's get rid of 3 of these guys at once. This is how the piercing throw works. You see I got the skull, so I missed. It's going to go somewhere. A big miss there.
I'll skew.
And Wizard goes. I will position and use the Wizard's. Wizard's got Fireball Freeze. Okay, I'm not going to go too much into the all the various cards. But this is more of the game mechanics. You can see I can move and get this chest. And maybe drop back. Or maybe I can zap something. We don't need the chest right now. I'm just going to zap one of these guys. This guy is more trouble. Let's just zap that guy. And so I take that zap card and I put it on him. And then I roll the dice. So I'll go over that a little more closely. Now the monsters go. Okay. Back to the Guardians.
My spear is sharp and my shield steady.
So, again, I have 2 action points. There it is. I'm going to pick up the Whirlwind card. I'm going to drop it right between those 3. I think there's a spider over here in the corner too, so I'll get him too. And I'm going to... This is an area of effect attack. Basically, drop it there and you can hit everything around it in the area. So I will use that. And then I'm going to repair armor. I'm just going to go kill this one. So, to a basic attack is just drop your piece on the... creature like that, and then you roll the dice. So I didn't actually roll the dice, I throw my dice because I'm a clown. Anyway, let me show you how that works. I'll go here, I'll pick up my zap card and I'll place it on the slime. Once I do that, then they give me this dice. Pick up and throw. So I will throw it this time. Or I can cancel if I didn't want to do that. If I goofed, I can go here and maybe shoot something else, like that lamp. So I'm going to just zap this slime. I'm actually gonna throw the dice. You can see a little fun. Bloop. I will strike you. Game mechanics is what we're doing here.
Okay.
And I'm repeating that to myself just to remind myself not to get too heavy into other stuff.
Sharp and my shield steady.
Okay, back to the Guardian, and there's the Wizard. Guardian's gonna go. Let's get this chest. You get a chest by jumping on it, like this. Now, if you look closely, there's a blue landing icon. That's where I'm gonna land. So I can go here this way and land over there. I can go here this way and land over there. I can go here this way and land over there. You know, I can choose my landing point. In fact, let me go get this slime. And I'm going to set it up so that I land away from the poison. So you can see where I landed here. There's a skull, so it's a miss. And I hit I swing at something else, which could be a friend of mine if someone's nearby. Let's try that again and just roll the dice. 2 swords, which is critical, so it does more damage. It's about double.
Go back to the abyss.
Here comes the Wizard. You can see where I can land. I can go on any of these squares. I'm going to go out of the poison. So I don't get poisoned. Well, let me go in the poison so you can see what that's like. I'll go in the poison here. Let's see, I take 1 poison damage. So let me get off the poison, choose my landing spot off the poison, and get the chest. So just by dropping myself on the chest, we get it, and then everyone gets a card. Okay, got a vitality, got an ice slam. So these cards that we get from the chest I call them non-class cards. So they're not going to be like a card that's only specific to this hero. It's going to be a card that anyone can get. So it's like a community card. Like anyone can sort of get it. The other cards you get in the game are class-specific cards, or ones that are really for this class. I can get another piercing throw, or that whirlwind attack that you saw. I can get another one of those, and those come when this mana goes over the top. And this card of blue goes over the top when you kill items or you drop stuff in there. And I'll show you that in a bit. Okay, let's get this door open and keep moving. Again, the goal of the first level is to find the key and exit. The key's going to be on some creature. This is looking like a bit of a mess here. So I'm going to pull... I'll just stay here, actually. I can't move. It's Wizard's turn anyway. So Wizard's going to go here. Wizard has some cards, so maybe it's not time to throw out something exciting. Let's throw out... let's freeze some stuff. So, I'm going to drop a freeze right in here. Where am I going to drop it? Here? I'll get those 2 guys. I'll drop it deep in the back and get, like, those 4 things. That one of those things is a spider egg, and I'll end up popping it open.
Face the chill!
So that spider egg will pop open and get 2 fresh small spiders. But at least those other 2 aren't going to be attacking this round. Looks like that goblin just panicked. He freaked out by all the action. And there we go. Okay, Guardian. Okay, so that's the basic mechanics there. Let me, again, so I'm going to move forward. I don't have to move forward. I like leaving the Guardian in the center of the action so that he can take hits. Another miss. Quite a few misses lately. And I'm going to put on the armor. You can watch my armor goes from 2
My armor is whole again.
to 5. And so now this Guardian, that's the power of the Guardian to keep taking hits. Now the Wizard's here. Wizard, I'm going to come in and just punch some things. We got a miss. And we're going to go again. Let me show you how I roll the dice. You can just throw it like that. The Wizard's critical hit does 5, so you know. And there's the key, interestingly. Ooh, gonna take a beating. Game mechanics. That's what we're all about here. Okay, so now all the monsters are going. They get their turns.
Stand ready.
And look, so I've taken a beating. I've taken 8 damage. 5 of my armor's gone, and 3 of my health has dropped down. I did have that vitality potion, which put me from 10 to 13, so I got lucky there with that. So this rat has 7 life. This rat has the key, and this rat does 4 damage. So that's pretty nasty. So, and there's a lot of stuff coming. Part of me wants to double back, but I think I'm just going to tough it out. So this Guardian will attack. Ooh, is it critical? So critical for a Guardian is 6 damage. And since there's a lot of stuff here, I'm going to put on my armor. You can also see, another thing that's important to know is this is statuses you get. So that rat just bit me. If you look at me, above my head there's this little diamond with a 3. That signifies a condition that I have that's going to last 3 rounds. If I pick up my piece... Actually, I have to wait till my turn, I suppose. I'll have to wait till off my turn for me to see what the details are. But that means I'm poisoned. It does say up here. But you can have multiple conditions. Right now I'm poisoned for 3 rounds, so I'll take 1 extra damage each round. That's how that works. So let me... Yep, I will armor up so that I can take the damage from all these things. Wizard's going to get a turn. So Wizard, I'm going to chuck a fireball in there and cook that mess. Yep, I'm going to fireball that mess. So I'm going to throw a fireball right on this guy and just hit all 5 of these things. Yep. Maybe I'll throw it a little deeper and hit these. So basically the fireball is a 3x3. So it goes 3 squares by 3. So if I go here, I'll probably get all of this, which is kind of be good. Actually, let me throw a little deeper into the mess. I'll throw it here. Now this one I don't want to miss with because that'd be bad. Throw the dice. Critical. Firewall does 10 damage, but on a critical it does 20, which is nice. So I got a little lucky there. Fair enough because I had a lot of misses. So wizard still goes. Gonna try and zap. Can't zap him. So I'm just gonna move here and put my piece on that guy to kill him. I'll put it on the spider actually. It's good to see that this cultist, he has a little condition over his head. He's panicked. So for 2 rounds, he's just going to run away. So I don't have to worry about him. But the spider is still... This spider is going to attack. So let's just get rid of him. Take that and throw the dice. Wizard does 2 on an attack, which would be enough for the spider. But a critical gives you 5.
It is the enemy's
Is
turn.
what it is. Okay, game mechanics, how it works. So now all the monsters go. Those guys go in turn. You can see they do take turns. Sometimes it's good to know what order they're going in.
My spear is
I can
sharp
also
and my
zoom out in the
shield
game.
steady.
If you just grab with the trigger buttons down the lower buttons by your index middle finger, depending on how you're holding your middle fingers, right? Yeah. If you grab them and pull, you can zoom in. Really nice. You can pull and zoom out. I tend to play zoomed out so I can assess all what's going on. Some people like to go zoomed in. It is really cool. And let's get to killing. Okay. Let's get to killing. Boom. Throw that dice. Got a hit. Total immersion.
I'll skewer you.
And let me get to work on this priest. Go there. Throw it. Okay, wizard's turn, and don't need that. Yep. So let's keep going. I'm gonna zap this guy. I throw my dice at the ground because it rolls quicker. Eventually, as you play, as players, the turn goes. They have a dice. They do all this. They do that. I throw it over here, and then kind of just sit around watching. Game goes a bit faster, but that have fun. Roll the dice, shake it up. Kiss it, whatever you want to do.
I fear nothing.
And game mechanics, right? So let me just kill this guy. Again, I do my turns assuming that's going to be just a basic attack and a hit, and I'll repair my
This
armor.
armor will protect me.
There's 2 guys back there. Let's let the wizard take care of that. Normally in a game, or actually it doesn't have to be normal, but in a game there can be up to 4 players, and so each person gets a turn. Again, your wrist shows the turn, and now the enemies go. You see that? Eventually, you get used to the order of things, so you know
For honor.
what whose turn it is, and that can matter when things get hairy. I'm gonna keep this guardian moving. Wizard's gonna come the back, get the chest. So again, this chest is a non-class card, or you can call it a community card, something that everyone could potentially
Ready
get.
for battle.
I'm not going to go through all the cards, but just the game mechanics. There you are. Move, attack, play cards. Gonna move here, jump on there, attack, throw the dice. Wizard got left in the dust. It's okay. There isn't much danger there. Wizard's gonna come punch this. And then move forward. Like, I don't need to freeze that. I don't need to use some heavy cards on these things. It's good to be resourceful.
I fear nothing.
And not waste resources. But get used to the cards. Play them out. Okay, now we need to find the... Oh, we've got the key. We just need to find the exit. And that's typically the opposite side of the board is where the entrance was. You see the entrance is over there, and the exit's probably going to be over there. I could go after all the other chests in gold. I haven't got any gold. I probably should get some. Let's go get some gold, so you can see how this works. Wizard does have this thing called overcharge, so that his next zap is more powerful. So let's give him an overcharge, and off we go. Let me just get out there, roll some dice. Basically, we're gonna get some gold, and get to the exit.
Line up and die.
Okay, so critters, 2 dogs. So I'm gonna pop out here. I'm gonna blast these 2 dogs with lightning. Now, this lightning bolt's a bit hectic. It does shoot around, so I might actually hit the guardian. But with the
Power of lightning.
we're not in too much. Got the guardian. Poison. Got Guardian is now stunned. You can see the status. So the Guardian will lose a turn. And it's Guardian's turn, but it got skipped. There's a priest. So I will actually hit him once. Miss. Quite a few misses. A bit unusual. I'm going to throw this lamp up here. So lamps you can throw, and creatures can't move through them. They explode. They do different things. This one's an ice lamp, so it'll blow up in 2 directions and freeze everything. A little nifty little trick you can do. So it looks like I hit those 2, and I think I hit something out there as well. So there is the exit. You can see, because it's in line of sight. And back around to the Guardian again. So, yep. This is a healing fountain. If you jump on that, everyone gets healed. Not just you two, but your whole party. And let me get that in a moment. Let's first get to work on this. Miss. I'm gonna put up my armor. And now the wizard's turn. The wizard, I'm going to zap this priest so that he doesn't do anything. And I'm going to move here out of the poison, out of this poison, and punch this guy once. Okay. So this guy shoots. He's going to hit the Guardian first because the Guardian's closest.
Protect the realm.
That's the way that works. So let's get rid of this guy. Lots of misses. Some poison for him. And I'm just going to move back and step in front here. Beat on him. So with the wizard zap, it's a ranged attack, so it can shoot. It can hit things further away. Okay, so I could zap this. I could zap that. I'm going to zap the priest so that he doesn't do some things. He does some things, and if you pick up the monsters, you can see what he does. Pick up a monster's card or an enemy's card. You can see he does a knockback. He has a draining kiss. He can summon cultists. So you can do a bunch of different things. And now he's actually, the status is stunned. So he's not going to do anything his next round, which is good. And since nothing came through here, I think it's clear. I'm going to go up in Wizard and just punch this guy to get to work on him. He's only got 3 left. Let's get working on him. And there's a gold. And there's another guy coming. Guardian's going to take some damage here. Like the wizard might get hit too. So basically the monsters go. If you look at the ground, you see the green, that's all poison. It does expand out. And just now the mana went over the top. So we both got class cards. I got a behemoth, and a wizard picked up something as well. So I'm going to put this behemoth out. Actually, let's not do that. Let's just... I'm going to get to work on this guy here. One thing that's good is I go hit this guy. I can control my landing point, right? So why not land on that gold there and hit him at the same time? 2 birds and 1 stone. You can see I pick up the gold. I got a miss. And his turn is over. Wizard goes, and what I'm going to do is actually back out here, hit this guy on my way, and maybe get this fountain for both of us. Okay, watch me get the healing fountain. I've got 5 life. Guardian's got 6. The healing fountain will give me 5 to 10, and the Guardian got 7, so he's at 13. I think it just gives everyone 7, I believe. And there you go. Basically, also, these guys walk through the poison.
I stand
All right,
ready.
let's get to work on this guy. Missing too much. Let's keep pounding on him. Wizard is going to get this guy. I'm going to go here and punch him. I'm going to choose the landing spot there, you can see. This way I can move further, faster up there. There's a goblin coming up there somewhere, so let me just go to the corner. No, I don't know where he went. Anyways, this guy's still beating on me. Don't like it. He's dead. I'll take the opportunity to repair my armor. The mana pool is hitting the top soon. Once that goes over, we're all going to get a new card. A class card. But for now, I get the gold. You get it just by jumping on it. I'm going to go over here to see, get that other gold.
I am ready.
Get some gold. Get some gold.
All right, time to move the monsters.
Ooh, this guy came out of nowhere.
I am ready.
Get some gold up there. Get some gold there. Like all the gold's over here. I'm gonna get this gold. And watch when my turn ends. You're gonna hear this tapping sound. It's like footsteps in the dark. If there are any creatures walking, you'll hear them take footsteps. Let's see.
All right, time to move the monsters.
See that? Each time an enemy goes, you get some footsteps. Anyway, so let's get this chest. I think we're out of here. Heaven's Fury card. Vitality potion for you. Let's go over here. Start working my way out. Potions you should drink right away because they last the whole game to get to the boss. So they're usually best drinking right away.
Time to move the monsters.
Over here. Repair armor.
Armor repairs done.
I got one more hit. I'll get this over the top. I gotta hit something. Let's see if I can hit this archer. Yep. Let's zap him.
The power of lightning.
1 damage. Yep, that's enough to put it over. Piercing throw.
What do the
Fireball.
monsters do next?
Okay. Gold.
I
Gold.
stand ready.
Let's get to the exit. There are a lot of different cards. Magic Shield and Fireball. Blah, blah, blah. They all do different things. If you pick up the card, you can get a sense of what they do. Heaven's Fury. Actually, it just says it. Doesn't tell you much else. But there's also, by the way, a different color on the back of them. That one's red. This one is red. This charge is also red, and piercing throw is red. So those are class cards. The ballista is a blue one. Anyone can get a ballista. Anyone can get the Heaven's Fury. Anyone can get a healing potion. Okay. Let me just go here. Oh. Where my guardian? I'm going up here. And repair armor.
My armor is my bulwark.
Let me just get ready. Oops, it was full.
The fiends
I'm just gonna bounce out of here. And we're going to the second level. Okay, game mechanics. Let me make sure I'm giving you all the game mechanics. To get out, the person with the key jumps on the exit. And you can't get out if there are enemies nearby. And that means 4 squares to the entrance. It can't be enemies. So let me show you what that looks like. I'm just going to waste my turn. And you're going to see enemies come to the exit. Now you see it showed a 1 you need to kill. Right now it's showing 2 enemies you need to kill before you get out. And you won't see this sign until you get the key. Once you have the key, it'll tell you what you need to do to the entrance. Get rid of the enemies. So I'll go here. You can see, another thing you can do is when I move my piece, the yellow outline is where I can go. But I cannot go to this one because there's an enemy there. Normally I would be able to go there because it's 4 squares. As a player, you can move 4 on each of your action points. So I am going to go. Yep, I'm going to go here and start killing the things by the entrance. Let's hit the archer. And wizard here, I'm going to blast this guy. So he's getting hit with the lightning bolt. And I'm going to move here and hit the rat. Missed. Oop, looks like I hit my teammate.
My turn, which means
That happens. Rat's going to run away. And because those enemies are far from the exit, we can actually get out.
The enemy will be vanquished.
So I will just repair armor here.
My armor is whole again.
I'll take my healing potion just to finish up.
My wounds are healed.
Go there. Now the wizard goes. And oh no, guardian goes. So you can skip your turn by holding the A button. So on the Oculus, so I don't know how this works on the PC or the PlayStation. So this is an Oculus playthrough, but I'm sure there's something on there for skipping your turn and other ways to manage your piece. This game was originally on the Oculus, but now has been expanded to the PC and PlayStation. So if I hold down the A button on the controller, it's on the right controller. 1, 2, 3. Not skipping my turn for some reason. What am I doing wrong here? Don't know what's going on there. Let's just move. Maybe you can't skip your turn on a solo run. That's weird. Not sure why that is. Usually you hit the A button and it's just a countdown 3, 2, 1, and you're. So but probably solo mode doesn't have it for some reason, and they didn't code it. Anyway, to exit, you pick up your piece and you step on the door, and you can see it light up, and we go out. And into the shop we go. You can sell cards in the shop. Like I'll sell this charge. I'll take my card and drop it in this box, and my gold will go up by 35. You see that? It went up.
Enjoy.
Let me buy some stuff, and I will buy.
That card will surely aid you in a pinch.
I'm not going to go through all these cards. I'm just going to yeah, I'm not going to go through all these cards. I'm just going to game mechanics. So we're in the shop. This is Cleep 2's Bazaar. It's up there. That's Cleep 2 there. This is Bazaar, the shop. He's pretty cool. Nice torches. Graphics are awesome. Very fun. There's us waiting at the shop. And then Wizard's turn to buy 800 gold. Yeah, another vitality potion seems to be on the house here. I like having 2 heal potions if I can.
Enjoy.
Wizard things, and let's get chuck the elemental on the board. And in we go. Level 2. Level 2 is a bit bigger. Level 3 is the size is smaller with the boss. Level 2 is a bit bigger. Okay, Guardian we go. I like hugging the edges, but basically we got to find the key and get out. So let's go this way. And I know this gets a little hectic, so I'm just gonna pop this. Here's a ballista. I'll pop this out.
This will keep.
This will shoot things you can see. Wizard's gonna take the vitality potion. I could drop the potion on my teammate if I want as well. That's doable. Get this gold. And let's chuck an elemental out here.
We have an
Elemental. So those guys will fight on our team. There's a heart above the elemental. This is how you know he's on your team. He's on your side. He'll last about 10 rounds and he'll just self-destruct, which can be a problem. But for the most part, he pays off. Actually, that's debatable.
The monsters are drawn to you.
If you're lucky, you'll get to see a frozen poop. Ew, this is taking a beating.
I fear nothing.
Okay, in we go. Guardian goes first.
I will
And I'll put him in the
vanquish
front
you.
just so he can. She can use his shield, her shield. My he, she, they, them. Yeah, not well practiced. There we go. And now we went, and after the players go, your friendlies go. This is your devices and friendlies go. Then the monsters go. So it's kind of good that your the things you summon are set up. The other things on your team get a turn,
Protect the
which
realm.
comes after yours. Guardian's gonna get to it.
Go back to the abyss.
And again, remember you can control your landing points. So I'm gonna control it and land on the purple. Land on the gold. So I get the gold and I do my attack at the same time.
I will vanquish you.
2 birds, 1 stone. Let's get this gold. Here comes a dog. I will zap the dog. Wizard Zap is one of his base cards, so I like using base cards and being resourceful. Try to save cards for later.
Guardian
Okay,
ready.
still gotta find the key and get out. So I'll just keep moving. Can't get that healing fountain from up here. I have to go down. So let's just keep moving. Hope you're getting the idea. Game mechanics. Let's zap this. Roll the dice. Another thing about the game is there's darkness and light. So I can't see what's here because I don't have a line of sight. If I were to step here, then I can see. And I'm going to do that so you can see how that works. I'm going to step here and watch the rest of the room light up. And that means I might get monsters on me too. So let's just see. Okay, it's empty. Looks like the elemental put in some work. It's nice.
I am ready.
And I will hit him. And keep moving. Actually, let the wizard catch up. I'm going to take a moment. Instead of moving out here, it's dark. I'm just going to repair the armor.
I trust my armor to
Get
protect.
the wizard going. Comes the wizard. Nope.
Monster move.
Do I need this healing fountain? Not really. So off we go into this room. And I get gold. Gold. Come down.
I'll move the monsters now.
And chest.
I stand ready.
Chest. Getting full of cards here, which is alright. I'm not complaining. Wizard goes. Get that gold. I skip that other gold. It's a bit out of the way. You can collect everything if you like. I find, you know, I guess once you have more experience, you can do well with fewer things. Card hand full. So if you have too many cards, if you're full of cards, the new ones you won't get. That's the way it is. Card hand full. Kind of a good problem to have. Oh, is what it is. Card hand full. Go smash on him. Wizard will catch up. I could burn some cards in the blue. Like, I kind of like these cards, so I won't burn them. But, for argument's sake, I will take the Magic Shield and drop it in the blue on the right. This will give me 13 out of 100 points there. You see that? 13 out of 100. So that'll go up 13 to 20. So you can get rid of cards that way. Let's just go here. Keep going. Drop it in the comments if you have any questions about the game mechanics. If you like this video, you know, hit the like. If you want other things, of course, hit subscribe. I love hearing from people, so I know, you know, what kinds of videos, how to make videos better.
I am ready.
And it's just fun. People think, oh, it's a fun game. I enjoy it. So, out you go. Giant spider. That is going to hurt. So, I will let the Guardian take the hit. So these monsters are game mechanic items. These monsters will attack the closest thing. And if there are two things that are equidistant, like 99% of the time, it'll attack the one with fewer life. So, I'd rather hit the Guardian because you can repair the armor. So we gotta deal with this spider. Well, let's deal with it. 15 life it has. So, let's start hitting on the spider. If you heard that before, Elemental just blew up. And so this spider has what, 15 life? Okay, I'm gonna repair my armor.
They cannot break.
Wizard goes. Wizard has a couple things. If I throw a fireball now, it will do 10 on the spider and 5 on the edges. It's a 3x3, just 10 here and 5 on the edges. So my Guardian will take 5. It's a bit much. We don't need to do that. So let's just hit him once. And just let the Guardian take the damage.
I'll move the monsters now.
Let's see if I can get it into fireball range. See a fireball go off. I think we'll get it now. Spider didn't.
For glory.
Okay, let me show you a fireball. So a little teamwork here. Guardian hits this. One thing about the Guardian is his attacks push things, right? And the spider is at 13. So and what do I got here? I'm going to go here in front of the wizard. Protect the wizard. Wizard's going to go here. Actually, I want to cook this. So, fireball this mess. Hopefully for a double will be great. 10 is a miss. This is going to get ugly. I don't know where this fireball is going. Ah! I got that one. Okay, it's fine.
Back, I say.
Okay. Another fireball does 10 in the middle. So, we're just going to chuck that there. And, oh, crit. So, it's going to do 20. We did pop open the spider egg, so that's going to come chew on us. You see the Guardian has 10 and I have 12. What was that, 12? Watch the spiders will chew on the Guardian. Oh, I spoke too soon. Which is more chewy. That's where it mostly does what I say. I think it's going to do. Okay, here we are. Let me just throw the lightning bolt out. Hit a bunch of these things in the back.
Die, fiend.
That's fine. Wizard, come get this. And I will let out the ranger stun, so I'm just going to move forward.
Die, fiend.
The monsters are drawn to you.
Oops. Get plucked. Oof. That guy come from. In the game, if you don't move forward fast enough, stuff
I
comes from the
stand
back.
ready.
Called back spawn. So, a lot of junk coming. Let's get rid of this guy and get my armor back up. Yes, quite a few misses. A bit of Stooges action. Let's put this out.
This will swat.
Put in there. Let's stun this guy here. Let's see. You're at 8. Let's stun this guy.
Bolt of lightning!
Zedekar. And let's just kill this spider. You can see this is a game of positioning.
It is the enemy's turn.
You can see, you know, depending on where things are, your position matters. You can expose yourself to damage and not
I am
get
ready.
hit, not get hit, etc. Okay, there's a chest. Got a barricade. I'm gonna put my armor.
My armor is whole.
Rejuvenation is a nice card. It heals everyone. I'll do it actually now for the fun of it. You're going to fall, including your little mechanisms and friendlies. That's cool. Let's zap this archer.
Come, lightning!
Okay. We need the key and the exits. We haven't seen the key yet, so let's trickle through here and try and find the stinking key. Remember, key and exit to get to the next level. So game mechanics. Am I covering everything? Just talking to myself. Because I'm the only one listening sometimes. Stuff
The enemy
coming.
will be vanquished.
Yep, there's stuff coming. Oh, here's what it is. I'm gonna go up here. Prepare my armor.
This armor will protect me.
And I'm gonna move here, wizard. And I'm going to zap this clown here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Zap that.
Bolt of lightning!
This cannon is going to start shooting stuff, so it's kind of going to help clean up things before these guys reach us. I guess the archers are going to shoot the guardian or the machine. It's difficult. One of the things in the game, it's difficult if you're on the lower level to shoot upwards. So you can see the archers are shooting after this and not me. Although I think they can hit me. I guess this is a higher, better choice.
For glory.
I'm going to put this... What am I going to do here? Yep. I don't like that. I usually like to just get moving, so we're going to drop this here.
They can't get through.
Barricade, things will chew on that. Barricade blocks the way, so things like to attack that first. I'm going to keep moving. This is the potion rack, so I will get that. Get nice potions. Potions and lotions and things. And magic potion gives me more magic damage. So my fireballs do 1 more.
All right.
Zap does 1 more.
Move the monsters.
Okay, Guardian, you're up. Guardian will take the
My
swiftness
space.
potion.
I feel
Put out the healing ward.
Let this
Healing
heal
ward
you.
will heal players. It's good, but it also heals other things. 1, 2, yep, 4 squares away. And onward. Find the stinking key. By the way, that 0 action card I mentioned, if you look at my hand, the potion is a 0 action. So I have 2 action points on my wrist. I'll take the magic potion, drop it on myself. And that action is complete. It's a 0 action, so that's done. And doesn't take up 1 of my 2 actions. I could also throw a bottle of lye at some stuff. Another 0 action card. Healing potion is also 0 action. You can just drink it. But yeah, so you can kind of get some attacks off. Since I am the wizard and I like to stay behind the guardian, hop off the zap and then move here. And we're off. Let's let that stuff clean itself up. You don't have to worry about that.
The monsters.
You see the healing beacon healed that thing. Lots of fun things with all the cards, characters, classes, combinations,
Glory.
and concoctions you can make.
For honor.
I think of it as a giant chess game. It's a lot of fun. Okay, let's get that door open. Get moving. Don't see no key, but I see a massive cave troll. He's a beast. Cave Troll does, if I pick him up, he moves 2 squares per action. He gets 2 actions. 1, 2, 1, 2. He won't be able to reach me. So, and he has 22 life. So, looks like my wizard can hit him. So we'll just quickly put a 2-spot damage on him.
Let lightning smite you.
So watch how far the Cave Troll goes. It's good to know what the monsters are going to do. Helps you plan, helps you prepare, helps you survive. It's the monster's turn. They all go in their turns. You can see my the mana pool going up again. Once that goes over the top, we get class cards.
I stand ready.
So there's a Cave Troll, 21 life. He's got a lot of life. So he goes 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to back it up once. And just armor up here.
Vanquish you all.
I'll go back 1 more because then he can't get me. And I'm going to move the wizard up. And I think I'm going to give him the water slide. So this tsunami pushes things. So let's give him the water slide. This tsunami isn't, you don't have to roll for it. Just go 6 damage, 15. If I pick up the Cave Troll, you can see he will, where is he? Makes you sensitive wet. Cave Troll movement, sun, frozen. Well, it doesn't say it. The Cave Troll does berserk at half-life. And then he goes berserkers, doing more damage, more attacks, and more movement. But now we gotta deal with him. So, in we go. Get my whirlwind going.
1 fell swoop.
15 life. I don't kill him. Now he's half. Ooh, a lot of stuff here. He's gonna be a bit hairy. Oh, it's looking a bit hectic here. Let's push it back. He's at life. He's berserk, so he's gonna get an extra action and do extra damage. He might put one of us down. Oh, the wizard, we do have his vortex spells. Let me just drag him back. I could drag him back into the depths. Maybe he won't reach us as much. I don't think I'm dragging far enough, but any if I can do something with his actions, it's good. And I'll just blast all these guys with freeze. Ooh, critical damage. And problem solved.
Back!
Yo. Key, where's the stinking key? Guy has it, he's in there somewhere.
The fields are moving.
There he is. This guy has it. Marauder. Get the work on him. Ah, giant flying. Dang.
For honor.
Well.
What effect
That
might
bottle of
this
lye
have?
would burn him down and completely kill him. I'll make it to work on this guy, more important. Let's kill him. Get that key. Okay, wizard. Actually, your bottle of lye, you could try.
Maybe this will solve your
That's a 0 action. He's done. Bottle of lye is a little bit nifty.
abomination.
Telling you the truth. Okay, we got that.
Die, you
Look at this
abomination.
guy. I'm going to overcharge, actually. Okay. We got the key. We should go to the exit. There's the exit. Let's get out of here.
Let's see what the monster.
We're done with this. Game mechanics. Am I getting you everything you need to know?
Protect the
I hope
realm.
so. So let's hit here. Positioning, attack. Let me check this piercing throw. I can get all these guys, I'm pretty sure. Another cave throw. Die!
1 fell swoop.
Wizard. I'm gonna just punch this guy. Time for me to suck down a heal potion. Let me just blast this guy in the back for giggles.
Bolts of lightning. Back, I say.
This archer will hit me with 1 arrow. I'll live with it. He does 2 damage.
The monsters are moving.
Alright, time to get us out of here. Oh, yes. Cave
Protect
Troll goes
the realm.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna go here, repair my armor.
My armor
Ready
is
for a
whole.
fight. Wizard, get the chest. And overcharge. Get ready for a fight. Okay. Gotta finish these clowns and jump down the hatch. I hope you're getting the game mechanics here. I think we basically covered everything. Now it's just fun flavor to watch it all. Watch the rest of this stuff go down.
Ready.
So let me pluck this guy. And now I lined him up. Let's get a piercing throw through both of them. Shoot him up a bit. Boom.
One fell swoop.
This guy's juicy, this cave troll. I don't want to freeze my buddy as well. This might be one of those situations where the Guardian's going to take some heat. Yep. Looks like that's going to be the situation. Yep. Yep. 11 life he's got. I'm going to try and put down his detect enemies. This detect enemies will... Well, that's a card for another day. Alright. Let me just punch him once. And the Guardian will have to take all the damage. The Guardian has 10, I have 13. Let's see if he goes for the Guardian. He should. Like 99% of the time, I'm happy about that. Once, twice, and see how much damage he does? Much more damage than usual. Boom. Uh-oh. Let me get rid of him. If we don't get rid of him, we're in trouble here. Serious shit. Okay, just so we don't... Let me just... I don't want this to be over so fast. Let me just... Can I freeze these clowns here? No. I'm gonna blast them with the lightning bolt. And hopefully get these other guys. And that'll do it.
Lightning! You dare fight me?
And I'll come up here and get this spider. Ah.
Ow!
What is... Yep, game mechanics.
The monsters are drawn to you.
Let's get out of here. You can see the last level with the boss. On the last level, there will be no gold because there won't be no more shopping.
The enemy
Two
will
things we gotta
be
get rid of here.
vanquished.
Actually, the Yep, let's get the freeze going. You guys. It's frozen. He's panicked. He's gonna go punch the slime. Yep. That slime. If you notice, the Guardian's turn was skipped. Guardian got frozen by my zap spell. My lightning bolt. Okay.
All right, time to move.
So you can see also there's one thing at the, two things at the exit. Should be one now. That guy right there. So we gotta get rid of that guy.
My spear is sharp.
And I'm gonna just get my Guardian to do it because there's a chance that we miss, and we're done, basically. That's it. It's a wrap. Okay, into the shop. Last level.
Looking to improve your
Let's get this thing done.
No, chosen.
Adamant, I'm gonna try and go a little bit quicker. And yep, I'm looking pretty good. Just get this thing here.
Thank you kindly.
There you go. And wizard goes. Wizard, I will get. Oh, another magic potion's nice. I like fireballs for the boss. I also like to have 2 healing potions. I only see 1. I also like having elementals because they're on my team. I like all these cards. Be frank.
More
And
gold for my
that.
coffers.
And that. And we go.
My favorite, that one.
Into the 3rd level.
You're almost at the end of your
Okay,
quest.
Guardian.
What do you have to do next?
Game mechanics.
Find and destroy
Now we just gotta kill the boss. We don't have to
corrupted
kill everything on the board. We just have to kill the boss.
I feel much better.
So let me just get this door open. Find the boss to kill the boss. And I will armor up. Actually, I don't have to armor up. Nothing nearby. Let's get one of these machines out to get to work. Here comes a wizard. Gonna blast this guy. Get rid of him.
I call lightning!
Boom.
Be gone!
These guys have different abilities.
Okay, monster time.
Okay, gotta find the queen. Queen can be anywhere on this floor. She's in the opposite corner if you
The
didn't catch
enemy
what
will be
happened there.
vanquished.
I'm gonna go here, take out another machine, get to work.
Let all
Let's get to me. And magic potion I should take. Wizard's gonna pop out as well. Actually, we're gonna hit this guy once. Yeah. Let's zap this guy.
Let lightning smite you. Foul creature.
And it looks like this elemental is gonna freeze my guardian. How can I prevent that? I can block it. I'll put the detect enemies. This detect enemies will light up the dark area. It's also something that these creatures want to attack. So watch this darkness light up. Yeah, I can see things.
Alright.
Cannon's going to work. Queen came out. Here comes the queen. So that's the queen. The elven queen. We kill her, we're done. We don't have to actually kill everything on the floor. We just need to kill her. Guardian got frozen. That's a little bit dangerous. So Guardian's going to lose the turn. Watch, you can see on my wrist. Turn skipped. Wizard's in play. I'm gonna put up a magic barrier and force these guys around the other corner. My Guardian a chance to recover.
I'll
Before they
throw
start
up
beating
the
on him.
barrier.
That, and let's give the Guardian a shield. Magic shield.
This
Toughen
will
up.
protect us.
Those lamps, by the way, you can shoot them with arrows or hit them with your sword and they'll blow up. They do different things. They're handy and they're fun. They can do different things. So you figure them out. You can't pick them up in the game, you know, carry them with you. Except for one player, the barbarian can do that.
For honor.
Okay, let's make a mess out of this place. Let's get Scroll Tsunami going. Blast these guys. Get that elemental in there. Cool.
Die.
And drop this Heaven's Fury out there. I'll suck on a healing potion.
My wounds are healing.
I do have an Adamant, which is invulnerability, which is kind of good. So, for now, let's just get the queen with some damage.
I'm cold.
This is a big damage card. This is a powerhouse card. You see them with the swords coming? Didn't hit her. Got an air ball there.
I will vanquish you.
Wizard, what do you got? Chuck an elemental out there to get beaten on the queen a bit. Suppose I could hit the queen with a bone. Do I want to do that? Not really. Yeah, I'll just zap this elemental so he doesn't freeze anyone. We're in good shape. Queen's at 34. I got 2 cannons. Guardian there. Oh. The poison does catch fire if a fireball hits it or
The enemy's turn.
cannon hits it. Here comes the queen. Clocks me for 1. She's at 28 life.
Ready
So
for
time to
battle.
beat on her. What do I want to? Yep. Just gonna keep smashing her. Boom. Wizard, we're gonna freeze these 2.
Thoughts no chance.
She's got 15 left. She's gonna go bonkers. And ooh, fireball. Let's give her a cooking. I get the crit, it'd be 20. Get it? 12, so I had 2 magic potions, and the cannons finished her off. Queen gone. Game mechanics. You see she disappeared, and it ends. Look, key comes out, and it'll go into the thing. This really is just for visual. You don't have to do anything with this. And that's how you win the first level. Those are the game mechanics. You get experience points
The elven spirits have been released,
as you complete
but your
each
quest
level,
does
I
not end
believe.
here.
If you complete all 3, you get the most experience points,
before you are ready to
which is
face
good.
the
And then you can go up levels and have your, little dice thingies.
himself.
Game mechanics. So that's it. And then you can jump for joy with all your friends. At any point in the game, you can always leave by hitting that menu. Did you see that? I don't know if I didn't show you all the things you can do in game. On the little wrist menu, you can leave the game early. Let me quickly show you some of those things. I'm just gonna do one, just some of the things while you play. So here I am, Guardian. On my wrist, if I click the menu, if I go to the settings down here, I can change the volume up. But if I go to menu, and you go back to this screen, you can see the party members. If you go to the settings gearbox, there's actually a setting if I had a public game going where I can make it public or private, which I didn't show you that. Let me show you that quickly. That's a handy one when you play. Let me just leave this game, start a new one. So I'll make a hosted game. This is good to know, actually. So new game, I'll just do the Queen one. I'll make one hero per person in a public room. So now if I do public, other people can join in, and the game will, when people sign up, when they log into the game, the
Like stand ready.
menu here. Oh, I'm sorry, it's here, game. See, it's public here. I can make that private. And this way, only people with the room code, which is over here, can join in, which you can share with your friends. I could also make it. Oh, by the way, here's the basement. I forgot to show you that. Sorry, I don't do that right. So basically, what I've done here is I've done laundry, and there's my in the mirror. You can do the rest of your room. Excuse a little bit of a mess. There's a bit of a side room. You can play your game in a different room of the house, and you can see everything else going on around. That's one cool thing you can do. That is the basement. My basement is hidden. What the hell was that? Is that here? I forgot what that was. Let me show you. Basement is hidden. Other vignette enabled. Game basement show. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's here. Vignette. I don't even know what that is. So let's just disable that. Okay. Game basement. I can show the basement. So here's the game this is how the game was originally made. It's pretty sweet. Nothing you can really interact with around there, but you can look around. There's little funny little things everywhere, which is cool. I have that off. I do videos. You can do AR. I forgot what that means, but that shows you the rest of your room. Or you can hide it all in black, which is typically what I do. You can also tilt the board. So there's a tilt option. I think other game. Tilt table, yeah, enabled, disabled. So if you have it tilted, is enabled, just use the joystick. You can push it and do stuff like this. You can change the angle. If your neck is sore by looking down too much, you can raise it up and aim upwards. You can do that. That's also there. Game mechanics. Anything else in game? You can also kick other players out of the game. So I have a public game going now. If someone joins, and I go to the player list here, there's this button here you can click and you kick other players out. Someone's being a jerk or whatever, you kick them out. If you want to be a jerk, you kick them out. There's also a report bug. If the game's not working well or something went wrong, you can send a bug, and I believe it just sends one in. So it has it does track actions that are going on in the game, like coding, and so then the report bug will go in and they'll just look at the code and see what happened. So basically, I just reported no bug there, so they'll ignore that. Audio, yep, and that's it. I think it's public now, so someone can jump in. Sometimes I play and I'll allow one person to come in, and if we're having a good time, I'll just close it midway so we just have fun. Because sometimes you can get weird games, people doing weird stuff, which is, it's cool. Everyone can play how they want, which is why the options are there. And I think that'll do it. Leave game here, and there you have it. Game mechanics of Demeo. Some people say Demeo VR resolution game. I hope this was cool. Hit like, subscribe, or comment. I like comments the most, actually, just to know what people are thinking. So post a comment. All right. Until next time.